It's been a busy day today. Well, it was. It's like, what time is it? What time is it? It's like 2:44 a.m. right now. It's been a busy day. Um, but I'm not complaining. Busy day is a blessed day. But let's get it. In this one, I was gonna say episode. Would it count as an episode? I don't know. In this one, I said, I think before we got to the end, we would head back and kind of get everything that I missed or didn't get. So I think it'll be a lot of cutting in this video. I do a little bit of flashback like transitions and stuff. Um, yeah, and then tomorrow we will. I'll probably upload 2 videos today because it was busy because I was preparing for the I was preparing for like the new release for some video games.
Is this a princess?
No, it's me wearing pretty clothes. I want to wear something like this one day. And I wanted to give this to you so you'd remember.
I'll check with Cabin. Maybe there's something in stock.
Um, but what was I saying? I already fucking forgot. There'll probably be a lot of cuts and transitions and stuff. But that's how I was going. I was preparing for some games that come out this week. I'm not some games because I don't think I'm gonna film one of them or like upload one of them. But the new Diablo DLC comes out, so I'll be doing that. And Sorrows comes out this week too, which I will be uploading that. I've never played it. Like I personally never played it, but I kind of see uploading as an opportunity to just play, expand my games, I guess, or uh, just play new things. Cause I was always a an FPS guy. Or I always played PvP games. I was never really a big story game. I only became a big story guy um, when I got into like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. But even then, those kind of like didn't have your traditional cutscenes and stuff. Um, yeah. So I was. I mean, I also love video games. Don't get me wrong.
We are honored to provide one of our greatest goods.
But I love video games. So yeah, like, I I was talking about that with some friends earlier today.
Much appreciated.
Because we were joking about some stuff, and it was more of things like
Let's move out to the central port and take care of it.
if we like if or when we become rich, like if we'll never talk to each other. But I was like, if, even if I was born into like a wealthy family or something, I I would most likely still play video games. But I can't say for sure because obviously, you never really know. Oh. But I mean, I don't know. I just love video games a lot. It's a big part of my life. I've been playing video games since fuck. I don't even remember. Like my first game, I think, was on the 64, the Nintendo 64. It was that Mario game, the Super Mario game, Super Mario Nintendo 64. Um, but that was like the first game I ever played. I think I'm not sure exactly, but oh, but I will say, um,
Doing my part.
had this game system. What is this game? What is it called? It was this purple and orange game system, and the controller was like the size. It was just one controller. It was a joystick, and then on the left of it, it was like a big button, and then like four other buttons. I forgot what it was called, but I think that was probably my first one. But I think, yeah, I think that was my first one. I'm not too sure, but that's kind of where I got it, you know. And I was just had just not head over heels, but I was just obsessed with video games after that. And it's funny because on that purple one, the only thing I played was what's it called? The only thing I played was that Thomas game. That was all I played because I was young. I was a kid. I was really young. But that was like my first console, I guess. I guess my second one would be the Nintendo. Um, but that was kind of that, to be honest. And then I went to the Wii. So we got to the Wii, obviously, because two didn't like the Wii. And then what did we get to? Went from the Wii to, I think that was it, to be honest. That was the second one. And then I transitioned to handheld consoles. So I got the PSP, and then I got the PS Vita, and then obviously Nintendo 3DS and Game Boy. Game Boy, I forgot what game I played. It was this car game. I forgot what it was. I genuinely don't remember. But the entire point of it was like, that was kind of what I started as. I never had a PS2, so I never got to experience the wonders of that. But yeah, I never had a PS2. I had a PS3, but that was after the Wii. Cause after the Wii, I had the Xbox 360. Because I think at the time Xbox was dominating. If I remember correctly, I'm probably wrong, but I think so. And so that's kind of like where I kind of learned about Xbox and PlayStation's existence. Because I think I didn't grow up poor, you know, but I didn't really know about these other game systems. I think it wasn't a financial thing. My parents were just not strict, but they didn't want me like getting into that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the reason is, to be honest. I'm trying to like justify it, but I really don't know what the reason was. Maybe I just wasn't into it as much. But I know once I started getting more into video games and more into like a lot of things, like like mobile games, where I've only played a couple mobile games. I've played Clash of Clans. I played Clash Royale for a bit, but I wasn't really a Clash Royale kind of guy. I played Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle. I would watch people like Nano and Rhyme Style and The Truth. I don't know if they're still around, to be honest. I haven't played those for a while, like years ago. Like the last time I played was in high school, like early high school, and I remember because I got my friends into it. I got my IRLs into it. And that was when I think this would kind of like give some people, if anyone who plays Dokkan even watches it, um, I was playing when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the green one came out. Um, and that was like the meta team. Uh, he was like Brogan or something. I forgot what it was, but he was the meta. That's kind of like how long it's been since I've played Dokkan. Because after that, I just stopped. Like after a couple years, I kind of just forgot about it. And then I got a new phone, and it kind of like erased all my data, or I lost it all. I think that's kind of why I quit, because I lost it. So I didn't really like care. I was like, whatever, you know. So I kind of just gave. I think I gave up on it. I was like, whatever. I just said that twice, but I gave up on it. Um, and it was honestly, I didn't care for Legends either. Like Dragon Ball Legends, I didn't care for it enough to really get into it. Um, what else on mobile did I play? I played Star Warfare. I don't even know if anyone would know that game. I don't know if that game was big or not. Um, that one was a fun one. What else did I play? I played a good amount of. Oh, Dragonville. I played Dragonville a lot. That game was so much fun. Um, when did I stop playing Dragonville? I played it up until the Rainbow Dragon, the double Rainbow Dragon. I think that was when I stopped playing. And then I recently went back to it a while ago, but just to see like what they've added, because I wanted to see how much has changed. A lot's changed. They've added a lot of dragons, which is cool. I don't know when the last update was, but I say a lot has changed for me because it's been years since I've played. Like years. That game, my older cousin introduced me to it. And that was kind of where I felt I had this like love for dragons just because they look cool. But I always like, oh my god, I always liked dragons. I always liked the way they looked. I don't know, there's something cool about them. So I always went through this whole dragon phase as a kid, which I think a lot of guys did. I think it was either dragons or griffins that a lot of people would kind of obsess over. Um, but it was that. It was. It was. I think when they introduced that time dragon and that arena thing, that was the last thing I remember. Um, I stopped playing that. What's another game I played? You know what? Oh, this one might be a blast from the past for some people. Actually, I don't even know because I think it still gets updated. But Bloons Tower Defense Battles, the multiplayer one. I think it's the only multiplayer one. I'm not too sure. But it's Bloons TD Battles. That one was fun. That one was really good. I actually liked that one a lot. Um, I never hacked in it because I don't think you could have done that on iPhone. Not that I would have done it if like it came to me, but um, yeah. So that happened, and that was a game I played a lot. I actually really liked that game.
And
Mm,
you? What were you like as a kid?
I was a curious one, always getting up to no good. Kept chasing anything that caught my eye. Ended up lost for a while.
What did you chase?
Lots did all the work, leaving me bored to tears. But I'm over her.
Are you bored too, Hugh?
Nah, I'm good. Kinda hard to get bored keeping up with your chit chat.
Um, it's funny because they're learning about Hugh, and then I'm over here talking to you guys, or just you. I don't know. I don't really know how many people watch this. Um, yeah. So those are the games I played. What was another one that I played? I played Fun Run. Fun Run is a Fun Run Arena. Don't
You said
ask me
you
which
were
one.
adopted, right?
Yeah, when I was young, I was in an orphanage.
Orphanage?
I guess I was about your age when my parents took me in.
Is that different from a regular family?
I couldn't tell you what regular is, but they loved me all the same. That alone is enough.
But I didn't fully realize. I don't fully remember how to get past that. But I played Fun Run when I was little. Not little. I was like in fucking middle school probably. But I played Fun Run. Um, I also played. Oh, what was this game? I forgot what this game was called. It was this weird one where oh, Triggerfish. It was called Triggerfish, I think. I played that with one of my buddies. Uh, he's um, he's one of my oldest friends. So all of my oldest friends, like if I say, oh, I introduced one of my IRLs to this, then it's most likely one of them. Because me and my group of friends, we've been friends since I want to say like elementary school. You know, some of us met in elementary school, some of us met um, a little bit in middle school, I think. Sounds about right. Um, yeah, and then I kind of yeah. There's like there's four other friends, close friends that I would say, except besides not counting me, obviously. Um, but we've been friends for a while. We've been friends for years. I think decades even. Like we're basically brothers, to be honest. Um, but those are like
Look out for
always
parking
the, some of the best friendships you'll make. Um,
jump, Hugh!
but yeah, they were gamers too. But they were gamers in the sense of they were kind of like the ones that introduced me to um, Dark Souls. One of them introduced me to Dark Souls. I'm not gonna. Yeah, one of them introduced me to Dark Souls, and then that was kind of when I really liked Dark Souls. We started off with Dark Souls 1, but it took us a while to realize that we all played video games. Because at the time, we would just be... They would play Call of Duty and stuff, and I couldn't play Call of Duty when I was younger because my parents were those kind of parents where it was like, oh, they think that it's gonna raise like a killer or something. We're past that, way past that. Um, but I didn't, obviously. um, but yeah, So they would play Call of Duty, and I would kind of chill. I wouldn't really play with them. I wouldn't really play with anyone from school. So that's kind of where I have like this whole second friend group, which I met online because we played different, not different games. We played the same game because we started off with Destiny. Destiny 1 is where I kind of established a friend group. Like I think my first online friend group. Um, and it probably sounds weird to a good amount of people. Like I know a lot of people kind of, they don't frown upon it, but they kind of find it weird that I'm close friends with,
Did you always eat dinner with your family?
When I was living with them, yeah. I'd come home after school and tell them about my day or whatever, and they'd always listen no matter what. I was grateful for that. But oh, there were times when I really picked them off.
What did you do?
That's a secret.
um, but yeah. Um, and so I think that was kind of the first, yeah, that was definitely the first friend group I made. And it is kind of weird to a lot of people that I have online friends. Some people judge me when I tell them, oh, one of my friends texts me and they're like, oh, like whatever, and I say, oh, they're from across the country because they're across the country. Um, and I don't know, it's kind of funny that they kind of judge it. I'm not shitting on them or anything for judging me. I guess it kind of sounds weird to other people. Um, so I'm not gonna be bitter about it. But that's kind of how I ended up with two friend groups. I never really introduced them to each other. They know of each other. I just don't really kind of associate each one of them because they're each very different personalities. Um, and each of them are kind of unique in their own ways. And I kind of like to keep them a little, you know, I don't know how to say this without making it sound like I'm a dickhead. But uh, where am I? Okay. Um, but yeah, so that was kind of my. I have two main friend groups, and that's my online friend group and my IRL friend group. And throughout my life, I've obviously played with both of them. And the thing about it is, I just strayed away from the main topic, which is me playing video games. Okay. It's gonna lean into that, I promise. So I played Destiny with a friend group, obviously, as a lot of people did. And I also played Dark Souls with a friend group. So I was never really. The only time I ever played by myself.
You really can make everything over the phone at home.
They don't have it on Earth?
Nah, testing's been limited to the moon as far as I know. People back home have only heard about stuff like this.
Does that mean there are no Pragmata?
No clue. But I've sure as heck never seen a bot that needs as much watching as you do.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, you keep things interesting. That's good.
Um, but the only time I ever was really I played that was haunting. I played by myself was that gap between middle school, like like seventh grade middle school, and early high school. I'm talking like,
Jacket seems a little big, no?
Yeah, it's a bit
mm,
much. Dr. Higgins said I look cold, so
Damn, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
That makes sense. No wonder it's all baggy.
The doctor said that too.
Looks like it's a small, so maybe the doc tried to find something that would fit.
I'm trying to think. Um, it was before Destiny 1's release. I know that because I remember the fact that um, I played Transformers a lot. More specifically, I played Transformers Fall of Cybertron, Dark of the Moon, and I think War for Cybertron as well. I never played Revenge of the Fallen, although I did want to. But the main thing about that was I played by myself. Those games I played by myself throughout the whole time. Um, what the fuck? Okay, I guess I can't get through there.
Look how
Alright.
hard charging sensor.
Guess it's my turn.
But I played those games by myself, and then I played. What else did I play?
Protocol activate.
Oh, and I think that was it. I played those games by myself, and then that's when I got into Destiny. And then by that time, Destiny was on the PS3. So this was all still on the PS3. Um, what else? Yeah, I was still on the PS3 that whole time. The Xbox, I mainly played soccer games. I played FIFA for whatever reason. Like that's all I played, FIFA. And it was just one FIFA too. It was FIFA like fucking 12 probably. I don't remember what FIFA it was. It was an old one. Um,
Back off!
it was a, yeah, it was an old one. But I remember it because that was the only game I played on the Xbox. And I didn't have online either. Like I didn't play Xbox online at all.
It's on, take this!
And that's kind of the whole thing. That's kind of the whole part of my whole gaming history. So I kind of was a little diverse throughout my whole time. And then what else did I play? I played. I think that was it, to be honest. Because then after that, I went to. Let's see. I got the PS3. I did all that. I never played GTA 5 when I was younger, so I didn't experience the whole modded GTA and like all this other shit that everyone experienced. I never experienced that. Um, and I've never experienced a mod menu. Like I've never actually like tried to mod menu something, which is why I always wanted to. That's always been like a bucket on my bucket list. Um, and it was something cool because it just looked fascinating. You know what I mean? And I was watching people online get all this free money and all this other shit, and I was like, whoa, like that's really cool. Like I wanna get that, you know. I missed, but I was like, I wanna do that. But I also had to remember my parents didn't really allow me to do that because of the whole thing of like they think they were gonna raise a fucking serial killer for some weird ass reason.
Stop skittering around!
Here it comes! Look out!
Um, so that was something I never experienced too. I always wanted to. I was about to repeat whatever the fuck I just said again. Um, I never experienced BO like OG BO1. I experienced BO2 a little bit, but because I would go to my cousin's house, and that's where I would play like M games. It was mainly COD that we would play a bit, but I was always fascinated by it because I could never play that. I could never play that at home. My parents would lose their shit. um, but yeah, and then I think after that, oh, I also was introduced to Darksiders 1 over there at my cousin's house. Darksiders 2 was me on my own because I saw that there was a Darksiders 2. And I remember seeing the parody trailer by Tobuscus. I say Tobuscus now, I say it with caution because I don't know if he has like drama surrounding him or something. Like I don't really know. Okay, so don't come from my head if he does. Um, but yeah. So I don't know if he's done anything because I know if I talk about some other people in the past, I think they probably have drama. Um, but what else did I play? I had a I had a Dell I had a Dell computer that I used. Old ass Dell computer. Old. I played Minecraft on it. And um my frames were actually my frames weren't as terrible as I remember. I haven't touched that laptop in years, but my frames weren't as bad as I remember, to be completely honest with you. Um, but I did play Minecraft. I did play just Minecraft. No, yeah, that's it. On PC, if you want to count that as like PC gaming, then I did it. Um, and then that got me into kind of, that got me into Minecraft. But what really got me into Minecraft was, you guys probably most likely know him as Sky does Minecraft. He's the one that got me into it. Um, yeah, he's the one that got me into it, and then that whole stuff went down with him and like a lot of other team. The whole Team Crafted thing got me into it, like Deadlocks, Minecraft Universe, all those guys. Um, and it's crazy because now with everything that's happened, you know, it's kind of crazy to see the childhood end up like that. But it's whatever. Things happen. You'll see who people really are in the end. But that's just going farther away from the point. Um, yeah, so they got me into Minecraft, and it was fun. Minecraft was so much fun because me and my IRLs, we would play Sky Wars a lot, and it was funny because uh, we were actually pretty decent at it, given the fact that I was on a Dell laptop, but my friend
Air cartridge.
Just what I needed.
It's near. I've marked its location.
had what did he have? He had a gaming laptop, and it was actually really good. It was a decent gaming laptop at the time. Um, so he always had like um, smooth frames, and it was, yeah. So he did that. We played a lot of We played a lot of Hunger Games too. That was because of Jerome. Jerome and Beijing Canadian. I don't know what happened to those guys, but those guys kind of got us into that. And then
Stop skittering around.
we got into, yeah, it was just on PC. It was really just Minecraft, but because I had a really bad PC or laptop, because I didn't even know about gaming PCs. I thought everyone just played like on an office computer the whole time. And I kind of learned about PCs as I started growing up. But at the time when I was growing up and I learned about PCs, PC gamers were frowned upon.
Any idea what it does?
And I say they're frowned upon like they were kind of seen as, you know, stinky, I don't want to say losers, but that's kind of what we saw them as back then. Keep in mind, I was a kid, so don't go finding offense in some bullshit that some fucking 12-year-old me was saying. Which is why I never really cared for PC gaming. Yeah, so at the time it was frowned upon, and it was kind of like you're a PC gamer, like, ew, you know? And it was only until we reached high school was when we kind of noticed PC was really taking off, and PC was kind of the go-to method. Now, I couldn't buy a PC outright because I couldn't justify to my parents that me, a high schooler, needs like a $2,000 PC or something. So just, you know. So I kind of made it a goal of mine to one day build my PC. And it was also kind of like a goal of mine to kind of be able to do something with video games that I loved, you know. And because I never played a lot of video games growing up, I was like, I kind of want to do something that will allow me to sort of not let that happen again. And I never really did it. I would always talk about it with like friends, of like, oh shit, of like, um, but yeah, it was kind of a whole thing that I wanted to do. Like, I always talked about it when I was a kid. I was always trying, you know, YouTube and stuff, or just, I guess, content creation. I guess, yeah, that's what this is, I guess. I always wanted to do it, you know? I always wanted to do it when I was a kid. And you can't tell your parents, because it's kind of like, they'll be like, oh, you're just being lazy, you know? The usual. So, I mean, it was always on my mind. And only until like, oh yeah, recently. As I uploaded the Silent Hill video, which I do have to go back to playing and beating, but it was when Silent Hill came out was when I kind of was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like I was like, you know what, fuck it, who cares? So I did it, and then I stopped because my PS5 was like broken. It wasn't really broken, but it was kind of like it would overheat a lot, which was bad. Every time I played like Silent Hill, or I knew if I played Resident Evil on that console, that shit would have blown the fuck up. I swear it would have blown up. Because it would overheat on games like Overwatch, Destiny when I played it. It would overheat a lot. So then I had to buy a new console. And then when I bought the new console, that's when I got Resident Evil. I got RE9. And then that was kind of when I made up my mind, and I was like, you know what? I am gonna try this YouTube thing, like, because I've always wanted to do it. It's always been on my mind. Like, it's something that I've always thought about, and that I never really let go. And so now, you know, I'm an adult, not like I'm 20, and I have my own money now. So I was like, you know what? Let's try it and see how it goes. So, yeah, that's kind of how this whole thing started. If at some point anyone gets interested and they kind of ask me, I'll just be like, oh yeah, it's right here. But that's kind of how this whole thing started. And, you know, a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot of people, because a good amount of people don't really know that I'm doing it. I wouldn't really care if they knew, you know what I mean? But like, also, like, I don't really want, what do they call that? I don't really want that kind of negative energy, I guess, to kind of be there. Because, you know, I never really know who's like really trying to support, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I just always want to try it, so I'm trying it. Or I'm doing it, I should say. And it's kind of like, it's definitely the dream. Like that, this is definitely the dream, to be able to just do this. But I also did this because I saw it as an opportunity to kind of have a reason to play other games and kind of like expand, you know. Like, I think that was the most important to me, because I said I didn't really play a lot of games growing up. So when I wanted to see a certain game, like let's say for example I wanted to see like Dead Island or something, I would look up walkthroughs, and the one person that would always come up in every single search of every game that I wanted to play was Brad, the Rad Brad. Like, that is like, he's like the certified GOAT, just because of just how cool he was, or he is. And he's still uploading to this day, and I was like, damn, like, he would always come in clutch because every time I couldn't play a game I wanted to play, he would always be there. He'd always be like one step ahead, and I was like, yeah, this guy's the fucking goat, bro. Um, and it was kind of just like, kind of that kind of stuff where I loved, like I that kind of solidified it for me. Of like, I kind of wanted to play you or to do YouTube content creation, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But that was kind of like when I saw it as a way to play video games. I was like, you know what? That's dope. Rad is fucking dope. Or Brad is dope.
Much better.
I it's so fucking cool to be able to do YouTube. So I was like,
So you
ah.
like cats? Is that why you chased after one?
Yeah, I like
That's why
everything I've never
I
seen.
kind of focused on.
Maybe like isn't the right word. You're just interested. Like is something that comes after you know a thing.
Different?
A bit, but it's fine. Keep stacking up your likes.
Okay.
But he was kind of like, he kind of carried, he really did carry my childhood in those times of like games I couldn't play. Because the funny thing about it is, I couldn't play those games. Like, if I played those games, oh, it's fucking the end of the world, apparently. Like, oh my god, I'm raising a serial killer because he's interested in killing and murdering other people or whatever.
Got something?
There's REM data nearby. Let's take it back to the shelter.
Um, but I was able to watch like Transformers and stuff. Like, I'm like reflecting on all of this, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I was able to do all that, but God forbid I play Call of Duty. Um, the fuck? Hmm. Um, yeah, but it was definitely some choices that I'm not gonna hate on, cause at the it's whatever. Like, we're here now. That's not gonna do much for me to sit here and complain about what could have been, and so I just take, I don't know. I don't know if it's ranting, but I like to talk about it. I like to kind of explain my side of like the whole video game
We
thing.
found an REM. Phew, let's check it out.
Alright, alright.
So yeah, like Resident, like if I played RE9 when I was back then, a heart attack, just absolute. It's the end of the world. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not. It's whatever. At the end of the day, grow up. Who cares? um, I know they didn't have ill intentions behind it. Um, but that's just the way it was,
Much better.
and now here we are. Um, but yeah, I would watch Brad. I would watch Rad. Or Rad. I keep saying Rad, but I would watch Brad, and that he was just the best, bro. He was so cool, and um, yeah, he was really just the best to just do it, you know. And that man made my whole childhood. After like I grew up out of the Minecraft stuff and the this other gameplay stuff, that like I gravitated towards Rad a lot. Um, just knowing that he played all the games that I wanted to play, and then now he's still doing it even now, you know. And that's kind of how I kind of got into the whole
What that is?
walkthrough, not walkthrough, but like playthrough, I guess. You know what I mean. That was kind of where it all started, like inspiration from Brad. Now, obviously, I know I ain't not gonna like compare anything because he's been doing it for so fucking long. He's established himself as the best to ever fucking do it.
Control the
Like
weapon.
he's genuinely the king of walkthroughs.
Guess I'm
So
just lucky. Oh no. I always end up in the wrong
he was
place
just
at the
always
wrong
so
time.
cool, and he's just the best.
Understand, huh?
He made my childhood. He really did. That's kind of why I'm here now.
You can't stay here for a while, right?
And at the same, like I don't want to like I don't want to copy at all, you know, because I don't want to do all that because I just think it's fucked up. And obviously, he's been doing this for so long. There's no competition with him. But I'm just saying, like he was my childhood. I'm not gonna lie. He's helped me kind of like see more video games and kind of see how different other games can be and how cool a lot of these other games are. Um, yeah, that's kind of how we got to where we are now with the whole thing of uploading. Uh, the thing is, I've always wanted to do it. I'm not even gonna lie. I have always wanted to play video games for a living. It's always been something that I've always wanted to do. I won't sugarcoat it. You can judge me. You can suck me. You can fuck off. I don't give a shit. But that was always the dream because I just loved it, man. I love video games. I think I must be still fucking doing this shit even if I'm fucking 30, 40. I'm in my early 20s now, but it's just something that's been in my life for so long, you know, that you can't. Sorry. I'm missing a safe box. What the fuck? Um, I'm gonna go find this safe box. Hold on. I found it. There it is.
Charging cleanse. Mostly clean.
And this one should be done after, I'm pretty sure. And that'll be all the chests for this area. And that should be this area 100%ed. Yeah, it is. I gotta go to 2. But I'm too lazy to
Move, you.
kind of walk all the way over there. So I'm just gonna fast travel it. I lied because, well, yeah, yes. I think it should be around here, right? Well, shit, at this point, I might as well just fucking... go down here, because... yeah, it says 2's over there, it says site 2's over there. So I'll just do that. I kind of spent this fucking video rambling on instead of looting. So I'll probably upload another loot. I thought it could all be done in one video, to be honest, but clearly not. I missed a fuck ton of shit. Where am I? Oh, I'm in fucking somewhere. Um, but yeah. I need to find another one of those. There's something up there, actually. Hold on. What's up there? It's a skill point. That's what's up there. Oh my god. Whatever. Yeah. Fuck off. Yeah, but I kind of spent this one. Actually, you know what? Kill me, honestly. That way I'll just teleport to the second one. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yo, we did ass. Yo. You gonna fucking do something? Do I gotta hack you? Holy shit. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Hurry up. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of spent this whole video rambling on, so I am going to do a little bit of looting off camera. Just a little bit. I swear this is not one of those times where I finish the whole fucking looting. But I am going to do a little looting off camera. Because it is a lot. So, do that. And I need to go here. Next I need to do this one. And then this one, that's just 2 safe blocks. This one I need 4. And then the RAM. This one I'm gonna need a lot. So I'll probably finish up this one halfway of the Terror Dome. And then that's where we'll do these 2. So I'll finish this one off camera. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one, because I was rambling on a little bit instead of kind of doing what I was supposed to do. But I'll do it tomorrow. Hopefully finish the game tomorrow, depending how much area we need. But that's about it. Alright, y'all boys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.